It's time to tune out of this physical reality, and it's time to start connecting to the spiritual being that lies within each and every one of us. You are spirit first, and you sacrifice to come into this physical body to live a physical experience, to learn lessons that then help the spiritual you expand. There's power in that, guys. I need you to journal on that, you guys. In spirit form, you are pure positive bliss, pure positive abundance, pure positive well-being. You are not sick. You are not depressed. You are not anxious. You are not scarce in any way, shape, or form. You are not unworthy. You are not unlovable. You are not impactful. You are not unpurposeful. You are not any of the things the ego or the physical world have been telling us. You are a spiritual being, perfect in every single way. You are a spiritual being of a high vibration that sacrificed for the greatest of greater goods, consciousness, to come have a physical experience unique to your soul's purpose of to what it was you were supposed to come here and learn and feel and see and do and have and share. You are a spirit first. Nothing can break you. Nothing can break you. Nothing can break you. You, the connected spiritual being having a human experience, nothing can break you. Nothing can kill you off. Nothing can stop you. Nothing. No thing. And by doing nothing, you give yourself space and time to connect back to the truth of who you are by going slow, doing nothing, and just being you. You're just a spirit. You are a spirit. You aren't just a spirit. You are a spirit having a human experience. Give me hearts if you are someone who has said this lately. There is not enough time in the day. Give me hearts if you're someone that said, there's not enough time in the day. Give me thumbs up likes if you are someone who has said lately, I seriously need a vacation. I seriously need a vacation. Thumbs up for I seriously need a vacation. And hearts for there's not enough time in the day. I want to see them. Come on, be real. Let's go. Guess what? You all got your wish. Because there is now nothing but time in your day, and da-da-da-da-da-da, you all got a staycation. Manifesting at its finest. Not only did you gain time in your days, but you received a staycation, your home. We wanted to be funny and say, how many of you said, I really hate people and I wish I was on an island all by myself? Because guess what you got? Isolation. How friggin' awesome and cool is that? You all manifested your reality. So what are you doing with it? What are you doing with it? Are you sitting by the news, bringing in more fear, having more anxiety, freaking out about the scarcity that is on the news station? 6.6 million Americans have filed for unemployment. Is it reality? Perhaps. But guess what? There is a power button on your remote that can be pressed and that can turn that all off so that you can do what it is we are meant to do right now, and that is to zone out and go back inward. Let me share with you what I've been saying for quite some time. Journaling is going to help you in many ways. Grab your journals. You're going to want to write this down. When you are purging, journaling is going to support you in that. You do not want to share with your bestie. You do not want to purge to your parents. You do not want to bring the negative energy or the frustration energy, the anxiety energy, or the depression energy to other people. What you want to do is write it down. Write it down. Write it down. Journal, 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 journal. Guess what, Jackie manifested? I like to think this. Just don't burp my bubble. Reality for those of you who cannot see your bestie right now, and I love you. Reality for those of you who can't reach out to another physical being in this moment, because all you've got now is journaling. We've got lots of time on our hands, a staycation, and nothing but journals. We can journal now. We have time to reflect. We have time to care for self. We have time to self-develop. The universe is kind of like we children of God are in the middle of a parent fight. Mother Earth is saying, I need to be on my own and by myself for a minute. I just need to purge. And Source is going, no one is listening to me. I'm tired of people not listening to me. And so while they battle this out, we've been put in isolation. We've been asked to take a time out. We've been put in our rooms while they figure this out. And trust me, people, we want to listen. We want to give Mother Earth her time to self-care and to purge and to realign herself. And we want to start to listen to Source because it's been attempting. The universe has been attempting to get our attention. And we've been so physically focused on making money and hustling and chasing and accumulating and hoarding and physical, that we have not been tending to the spirit of me in here, spirit in here, spirit going, you need to rest, please, God. Will you have this one rest? She needs to rest. She needs to take a time out. I'm listening to her words. The spirit within me is saying she's needs a vacation. She's saying there's not enough time in her days. Help her manifest more time in her days and vacation. Help her connect to the power that she is seeking outside of herself in the money and in the cars and in the houses and in the jobs and in the relationships and in material things. Like, help her remember who she is. We have just been given an opportunity to self-develop to a whole new level if we would simply turn off the news, connect to nature, sit long enough to feel what is going on in your physical body. That's the only thing that in the physical we want to connect to right now. That's it. It is time for us to begin to dream a new dream. It's time for us to assess the dreams we had and how close we are to them or how far away they seem to be right now. We need to how many people on Earth right now would have ever thought that this would be our reality? There's not a sci-fi movie that you could even look to, maybe one or two. No one would have thought this. No one would have ever in a bajillion seconds considered this to be our global thing right here now. No one. So if we can go, wow, that is crazy, why can't we then subscribe to the belief that we can create anything? We've created this for an opportunity to take a time out. The universe has completely supported it. It's global. It's not just here in the United States of America. I'm shaking. The energy is here. We have to start giving more value to our dreams because those are what will get us where we want to go. Not the anxiety and not the fear and not the scarcity, but there's scarcity all around me. How can I not feel lackful? Because your reality is what you're creating. Someone asked me that. My mother actually loved this woman. What's going on with work? How is business? Business is very good. Business is thriving right now because people are beginning to recognize and understand that where they put their security is a false sense of security, folks. How many can say that now? Give me some hearts. My job's secure. You're home right now. My job's secure. Most are laid off so they can collect the unemployment benefit. How many can say right now that their thought about what was secure has completely been shook up? Awesome! That's a great thing because security doesn't come from out here. It comes from in here. We're given an opportunity to go in and anchor to where security truthfully comes from, inside you. My business is thriving right now because people are catching on. What program do you have that's going to help me heal the fastest? Favorite question of all time. Well, any self-development that you do now will benefit you tenfold. I guarantee this. I guarantee this because everything and anything self-developing is going to so far more benefit you than watching or tuning into fear or scarcity or depression or there are so many people right now who are on this cusp, who are right there on the line, right there on the line. I mean, it's like a pencil line. That's how super duper thin it is. Ready to do healing, ready to step on the other side. And they're sitting there on the line. Invest in yourself. Anytime I've invested in myself, I have received many, many times over. Many times over. Anytime I've invested in healing, hear me, investing doesn't necessarily always mean financially. When I've taken the time to go inward and heal, the vibrational reality I then step into is much greater and higher than where it was before I thought I was unworthy, thought I was unlovable, thought I was insecure in my physical environment. Any single time I've done healing, I have benefited greatly. The beautiful thing about this time right now is that our guides have never been more in our face. The veil that connects the physical world to the spiritual realm is damn near gone because they know. The universe knows what it's doing right now with us. It knows. The spirit within me is like, yes! The mothership is coming. The mothership is coming. The mothership is coming. E.T. done phone home, and we're ready to go to a new reality of physical humanity is so ready to up level. Excuse me. It's time to escape this physical reality and start tuning in and connecting to the spiritual one. The spirit within most of us is done playing small. The spirit within most of us is done being labeled as sick or broken or inadequate or unworthy. The spirit within all of us is so ready to come through, so ready to be felt, so ready for us to surrender this reality to something completely different, that it has given us the time and the space for new realization. And because, what else do we have to lose? We are all going to start tuning in and tapping in and turning on. Man, if it was like this, this is how I'd feel. Boy, if it could get any better than this, it would look like this. There has never been a better time for you to do gratitude. Never been a better time to connect you to gratitude. So many people know what that means. I'm ready to hug the neighbor down the street that I don't even know. I'm so grateful for the time I will be allowed to mingle and not have 6 feet of distance. I'm so excited. I can't wait to talk to a stranger. I can't wait to connect to another human being. I can't wait. I cannot wait for that day. I can't wait to open my spiritual center now more than ever so that I can connect to people in the physical. And that used to scare me. That used to really petrify me. I can do this live thing. Oh boy, I could do this live thing all day long. But being in the presence of other people makes me nervous. Makes my armpits sweat. I'm ready. Put me there. I'm ready. I am so ready. There are so many things that I'm ready for right now because I am taking the time to go inward, to look at the healing that needs to be done, and use my time wisely. I am so aware now more than ever of the things that I am extremely grateful for. I am grateful for my children. I am grateful for the time I get to spend with those babies right now. They're 4 and 10 and 19. And she heard me. Babies. So grateful. And we have never been closer. My children, they always usually get along, some, pitter patter and what have you, but never been closer. They'll remember this if I, the conscious, aware parent person, helps them remember the time we all got to spend together in this way. The gratitude for those that are stepping out and sharing themselves with others in any way, shape, or form. The gratitude we have for toilet paper, people. I mean, come on. There's never been a better time to connect to gratitude. And Growing with the Angels, April 20th through the 24th, we're kicking it up a notch and we're doing gratitude. All week long, it's a gratitude challenge. It's free if you're in Growing with the Angels. Surprise if you're not, get in there. Surprise. We're doing this. We are doing this. Security. I need you guys journaling on what security now looks like for you. There's going to be a lot of question marks. We thought we were secure in our marriage. Give me 3 weeks in my marriage by myself with my husband, see how I feel. There's lots of people. And the other thing that I want to speak on, and I mean this, there's lots of funny sometimes to break it up, but there's this is serious. For those of you who are out there right now feeling so stressed and overwhelmed, I want you to know I hear you. There is a reason why. We are either a stay-at-home parent or an entrepreneur, okay? Or there's a reason why, because it's not humanly possible to do all of the above in 1 second. Be the stay-at-home parent slash homeschool teacher slash entrepreneur trying to continue making the impact and the resources to take care of your family and to stay connected to your children and to be the babysitter, daycare provider. I hear you. I hear you. Please listen. Do the best that you can. Tune in right now and know you are where you can be. You can't be anywhere else. It's okay. I had a client. Jackie, I'm going to drop a ball. If you do, your guides will pick it up and they will put it right back in the order and you will find it again and it'll be okay. We have to recognize that, guess what? This isn't something we were supposed to be able to do, and it's being done purposefully so that we invest more in a schedule of sorts, and we invest more in the opportunity to say to my guides, what's the most important thing I focus on today? Because you cannot focus on it all. You cannot. You cannot. And that's okay. I see you, and I'm sending you so much love from a mama over here, an entrepreneur over here. I hear you. I hear you. I see you. And I know. Please give yourself permission to just listen to the body as it says. It's Netflix, potato chips, and PJs today. Awesome. Reach for the next best feeling thought. please, because that's all that you are supposed to be doing right now. That's it. Next best feeling thought. That's it. We are not supposed to be, we are not expected to be bliss and joy and happiness all the time. We aren't. We are not. And this is the universe magnifying it to such a degree in which we are either crippling ourselves or we are saying, doing the best that I can today. I am doing the best that I can today. When I lay my head on my pillow, I can say I did the best that I can today. And that is it. That is it. That is all. Gold star. Gold star. There are many, 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 many people who are right now so aware of what it is that they want to work through, so aware of what it is they want to start crushing, so aware of, what it is they want to, how they want to feel. And they question why they don't see it, feel it, or have it right now. Healing is one of these experiences. Healing is what's done when we want to learn a lesson and shift vibration. Healing is what happens when we acknowledge that we no longer want the inadequacy. We want the worthiness. And when we choose to give more belief and thought to worthy feelings, we then put the ego on notice that we're not doing this any longer. No longer will I be stuck in a job that doesn't create the income I want to see. No longer will I stay in a relationship that doesn't light me on fire. No longer will I do anything that doesn't make me feel happy. I can't tell you how many people have reached out and said, I'm seriously ready for happy right now. Because happy, clearly I'm the only one that creates it. You're right, Jax. You're right. We are the only one that creates it because we've got lots of time to figure out how exactly to do that. You are home right now. Why not find that book and read it? Why not find a mentor that speaks your speak, talks your talk, walks your walk, and invest some time with them so that when this is over, you emerge purposefully in the energy that source gave you time off to become. Why not? To the woman out there, or the gentleman just the same, that has known for some time there's a mentor or a healer or a teacher in you that has the business perfect for what people need, start talking now. Start going live now. Start sharing now. Go into groups that are like-minded and give your story. Start creating your reality now, because no one thought that this would be their reality. No one. No one. No one ever would have thought it. And into the same mindset, no one ever thought that they could make six figures impacting people, helping them connect to their psychic abilities, their healing abilities, so that they could emerge higher vibrational beings. No one thought that. I did. I, for a while, didn't think that. That is my reality right now. Right now. It's time for you to start creating the reality that you want to be connected to, that you want to start seeing. You can do it. You can. If the globe can produce coronavirus, COVID-19, you, powerful spiritual being in that human body, can create anything that you desire. Anything. Absolutely anything. Start tuning into it now. Start getting super excited about it now. The more that we do this, the more that on an individual basis, we start doing this for ourselves, as a collective, we will start shifting and motivating and building energy collectively, all adding our own unique thread to the web of collective energy that is going to start shifting things. It's time for light workers to emerge. It's time with those healing abilities to step forth and to do what it is they came here to do. It's not time to back down. It's not time to start giving everything away for free because of what The TV says it's not. It's time to show up in your power, to believe in yourself now more than ever. Now more than ever, people want for so much more. People want healing and connection to their self so much more because people are becoming aware of just how disconnected they've been.